Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about preparing to buy a home. So the reason I'm talking about this today is because I feel like it's taken a bit lightly because there's a big process before you actually go through the process of buying a home. You don't usually just get up and buy a home. You don't happen upon some money, and I mean you don't mindlessly save money and then run to buy a home. Usually, if you want to take it on in a more efficient approach, you can follow these steps that I'm going to list in this video. So the first step that I want to talk about is knowing exactly what you want. So now, when you're buying a home, there's so many different types of homes that you can consider, right? First thing you want to consider is, where do you even want to live? Do you have children? What is the school area like around there? Do you want to live near to a city? Do you want to have a lot of land space and live near to the country? You have to consider stuff like that. Then you also need to consider, what type of house do you want? Do you want a single family home, which is standing by itself? Do you want a townhouse, which the walls are usually connected? Or do you want to live in an apartment? Then you have to consider the amenities. Do you want to live near a park for your children maybe? Do you want the community to be gated or ungated? Do you want to have a pool or any other features in the house? And also you have to consider the size of the house and the floor plan. How many bedrooms do you want? How many bathrooms? Where do you want the kitchen and the living room? Those kind of items. So you really have to know exactly what kind of house you would like to live in. If this is your final home, you really need to know, what do you want to live in? Because you don't want to just pick up a house and work with it, right? You kind of want to live in a house that you're happy in and that fits your life. And after you basically picked out what kind of house you want, you need to find out where in your area those houses are and what is the cost of those houses. For example, if I want an apartment, I might be able to find one for 20 million in the halfway tree area or up that side. The point is, I need to know how much the houses go for, the houses that I want go for in areas that I want to live in. That will help me move on to my next step, which is to get a pre-qualification letter for the mortgage. So now, mortgage providers, what they would do is look at your gross income per month and take 30% of that and say that that is the maximum mortgage that you should be able to pay every month, because they have to consider that you have other expenses other than a mortgage. And then from that, and also they consider your age and how far away you are from retirement. So if you're 20, you're like about 40 years away from retirement, because retirement age is about 60 in Jamaica. If you're 20, they're going to consider that you have 40 years to pay the mortgage, and you can only afford to pay 30% of your gross income. And from that, now they're going to calculate a mortgage that you can afford. So now you need to go to a bank and see if you can actually afford the houses that you want. So now this is not to deter you from getting the house that you want. Of course, if you cannot afford the house that you want, you can do one of two things. You can probably purchase a smaller house for now and then upgrade later, or probably sell it and upgrade later when you get in that position in your career that you can afford the house that you want. Or you can focus on building your career so that you only have to buy your dream house. So whether it is to advance your knowledge in some way, to get a promotion, you can work on that and then be able to be qualified for the mortgage to afford the house that you want to live in. And from there, you figure out the cost of the down payment and fees that would be required to purchase the house that you want. So now I would suggest saving about 20% of the cost of the house to cover all the down payments and fees, because even though you might be able to get 95% financing on a house, there are some other fees that can add up. And also you have to consider the cost of things after you move into the house. So you just want to make sure you provide enough of a buffer for yourself so that when you do move, you're not completely out of money and you're still in a good enough position to continue on your life regularly. So some fees: attorney's fees, appraisal fees, inspection fees, processing fees, insurance fees, document preparation fees, and taxes, as well as the down payment. So like I said, you just need to make sure you have enough money so that when you go through the entire process of actually purchasing the house, you're not left in a bad position. And then of course the fifth step now is to make a plan for saving this money. So you've calculated the total amount of money, 20% of the cost of the house, and you don't know how much money you will need to basically get through the whole process of purchasing this house. So you need to set a savings goal for this. And I've made a video before on setting savings goals. You can click it right here in the card above, and that will basically show you how to break it down. But one thing I want you to consider is, if this savings goal is going to take you, like, let's say more than 2 years, I would suggest probably saving a little bit more than the 20% that you calculated because of inflation. Now, or even the cost of houses going up. Now, the way how money works is, money today is not worth the same amount as it is worth a year from now, right? And also the demand for houses might change. So considering that, you want to add a little buffer if you're gonna take a bit of a while to save the money, so that at least when the time comes you can still afford the type of house that you want. And also the next thing that I would suggest is, if you can't save all the money that you need to save right now to get the house in the time that you need right now, nothing is wrong with getting a side job, finding a way to save more money for the down payment. The thing is now, for example, let's say you are qualified, you're pre-qualified for the amount of money that you need to borrow to get the house that you want, but to save the money in the short enough period of time that you want it, it might not be possible. Nothing is wrong with getting a side job and trying to save more money, finding ways that you can earn more money to save more money. I'm all here for going after your goals. So, and last but not least is to go window shopping. Yes girl, go window shopping, because you want to get familiar with the area, you want to get familiar with the people that work in real estate for that area. You want to get into the real estate community, you want to be listening out, you want people to be telling you when things coming about, you want to be talking about real estate. Because the thing is, sometimes deals can come up and people that know people will actually like say, hey, something came up and this looks like what you wanted, do you have the money to pay for it right now, this is how much you need, blah blah blah. Like stuff like that can come up. So that's why, even if you're not ready right now, nothing is wrong with interacting with the people in the area, because you do eventually intend to buy a house. So I hope these things helped you get towards your goal to purchase a house, because like I said, this part is actually very important. We haven't even actually gone through the specific process of buying the house and talking to the lawyers and all those stuff, but this part is extremely important, because like I said, the money doesn't just fall on your lap. You sometimes need to actually mentally make a decision for the things that you want. Good luck on your future endeavors to purchase a house, and thanks for watching my video. You can watch more personal finance videos right here in this playlist, and you can subscribe to my channel right here. Don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, and comment down below any other questions you might have about house purchasing or any other tips you might want to share about preparing to purchase a house. Thanks for watching the video guys. Bye.